Hi, this is a review of the Dayton 17-inch drill press model 5P as in Paul, H as in Hilo, C as in Charlie, 3 Alpha. And I did a lot of research before I bought this unit, and it seemed to me that no matter what model you are looking at, even the Deltas, the 900 Delta, which is about just under $1,000. This unit cost me $683 plus shipping and tax, a little over $715. I can't say enough how pleased I am with this drill press. I did a lot of studying, looking online, went and I physically looked at a lot of drill presses before I bought this. I had a Cummins Mac, an older version Chinese drill press as well. This one is made in China as well, but you wouldn't know it by looking at the quality. The Cummins Mac served me well, but when the motor burned out and I couldn't get a decent replacement for the motor, I figured at a half horse I was going to go up and get this. So this is a 1-horse motor, 56C frame, nice drive, and we'll just go through it. First of all, the assembly was very, very easy. Let's back up. The shipping was great. I bought it from Zorro in Illinois, Zoro. They did a great job. I ordered it on a Wednesday and I got it on a Friday. But that was because I'm in Wisconsin, so it might take a little bit longer if you're farther away, but it couldn't have been easier. The shipping came on a skid. It weighs over 205 pounds, so it was shipped to me on a pallet. The packaging was perfect, very good packaging. Everything was well packaged. Everything was greased well, no rust at all anywhere. Box was very secure and no holes or anything in the box. Very heavy duty corrugated container as well. So right from the get-go, you could tell they cared about packaging this unit. I've heard a lot of horror stories of other units, grisly, with parts falling out of the box even before you open it up. Not the case here. I figured I was going to take a risk. I could not find a Dayton anywhere that I could go look at. W.W. Grainger had them in their catalog for over $1,000, and I figured if Grainger's going to sell it as an industrial supplier, I was going to take my chances, and I'm glad I did. So packaging was great. Assembly, everything was went together according to the instructions. The instructions were worded very, very well, not broken English. You could tell that they really took some time in making sure that it was written in the United States, probably by somebody that knew English instead of a generic one-size-fits-all manual. So a very, very thorough parts. Detail exploded view diagrams are just awesome. So the instructions were great. Really was impressed with the way that was written, because that's usually not the case. So there's the tag. It even has the phone number for replacement parts on there, and gives you the specs on the motor as well as here on the motor here. Okay, and so let's get into it. It went very, very well, very heavy duty. The castings and the finish is great. One of the things that I liked about this was they made the recommendation to, if you want to move it around, put it on a 3/4 inch piece of plywood, 24 by 24 inches. That's exactly what I wanted to do, be able to move it if I needed to, so worked out great. A lot of castings come down here for the bolts, and then these ears can break off. I like the fact that the bolts to mounted to a either the a piece of wood like this, or to go right into the floor. I like the fact that it's inboard and it's not on the corners. The post went in very well. Thread quality, awesome. There wasn't any burrs or anything. Finish was great. All around attention to detail. So posts went together extremely well, and table, handle, all of the fit and finish. Table is incredibly heavy. A lot of them are thin. They come real thin for clamping. Just come out on like wings. Not in the case here. T-slots, of course. Nice milled finish. Very nice. The handle, ergonomics. Handles feel very, very comfortable and spin very nice. I can't say enough about it. This lock here for the adjustment on the tension, would like to have maybe I think a bolt head would be nice here, but we'll see. It seems to be working just fine. Not a problem there. You'll loosen up that, and you'll loosen up this one over here to adjust the tension on the motor. All right. Chuck is very, very heavy duty as well. Went together again very well oiled. No play at all. Run out is, I don't have a dial indicator, but it is extremely tight. On-off switch, if you don't want the big paddle, you can, I imagine, take that off if you like. I snapped that on there. I had it. Why not use it? Ergonomics on the handle. Again, this is a nice little attention to detail for grabbing and pulling it down. I had the conventional balls, knob ball type arrangement, and I guess it's just a nice little detail that they did. One thing that I think is really nice is it's got a digital readout for RPM and for linear depth. So it's in inches now, so you pull this down, it's going to give you that depth exactly. And you can zero it wherever you want it. It seems to be working very well there. You can change this to RPM. There's RPM, and let's just give it a start. When I first started this for the first time, I thought that the switch was broken, and because it wouldn't go, but it's just a very, very positive on, and so you got to give it a good snap. A very industrial switch. I had to open it in the back just to make sure there wasn't a loose wire or whatever. But then when I had power there, and I just gave it a little harder snap, and then she took off. So that was a little bit of a surprise. But very, very industrial quality switch there. So let's take a look at the pulleys. Very pleased with the pulley amount, the quality, the attention to detail here. This cover, this knob is a little slippery for my hands, but let's see if I can get this here without setting the camera down. And there we go. And so they got a nice chart here for drill speeds for the materials. You can flip it all the way over, and it tells you exactly what to do. So, okay, so for instance, you want to get into some wood RPMs. Okay, so there you go. You want to drill a 2-inch hole. Your RPM is at 257. Then you just go up to the chart here, and you look at 257, and it's B2 and 5Z. So you set up your pulleys as such. And then so pulleys are very, very high quality, machined. It's a grooved. It's not a V belt. It's a grooved belt, which runs much quieter. You don't get the belt slippage as much. So you can see the inside here. Can't say enough about the quality here. So very, very pleased with it. I would highly recommend it. Just a tad under $725 shipped. So Shop Fox, you got some serious catching up to do to stay with Dayton. I'm glad I bought this. I hope this helps. I didn't see any reviews on YouTube for this unit, and I hope this helps your decision.